Okay guys, it's been 1 month today that I brought these guys home. Come on, come on, come on. I just turned on a pump to drain some of the water out. As you can see, she's a little bit murky, kind of brown, and with a bit of a smell. I changed out half the water yesterday, and by the time I finished filling the tank back up, it was just as bad as when it started. They're eating a lot. I'll actually weigh the food that's left and see how much they've eaten. I think that'd be an interesting thing to know, just for fun. I fed them about an hour ago. Let's see if we can get them to come up. There we go. Like a pot boiling. But like I say, pretty slow. They're normally a lot crazier than this. Broke the handle. Okay, got 2 fish. Hard to believe it's only been a month, I tell you what. Let's measure them, see what we got. Come on, little guys, they're about the same size. I noticed there's not much size difference in them. There's a few that are a little bit smaller, but mostly the same size. Now remember, they were 2 inches or a little more. There's the fish. Boy! My lid going flying. You see this? There's a hole right there. That's different. And he's got a skinny tail. Unusual. Okay. Come on, little guy. Stop that. Oh, almost lost him back in the tank. Yeah, he's got a deformed tail. Oh man, look at that. You see that? 17.5 centimeters. I was hoping for 6 inches at 1 month. It's 7. You see that? Okay, just tell straight. It's 7 inches. Wow, 7 inches. So it's grown about 5 inches, or just about 5 inches, in 1 month. That is crazy, huh? Where you going? Back in the tank. Is that the same one? Yeah, see the tail on this one? Totally different. What? The plan today is this. I'm gonna catch as many as I can, at least 100. And this one's 7 1/4. Just over 7 inches. Look at that, huh? You can believe that? 7 1/4. He went back in the drink. Man, that's crazy, huh? 7 inches. And a deformed tail. It didn't slow him down any. Look how skinny his tail is. I tell you, I'm more than pleased with that. So, what we'll do is we'll drain some of this water out and try and catch them. They're a lot harder to catch than what you think. I take out 100, maybe a few more, depends on how many I can get. And we'll put them in a different tank. I'm just trying to get the load off of this one because, yeah, that's a lot of food going in here right now. Check this one out. 8 inches. Just about. Look at that. Oh, 7 3/4 we'll call it. Plus the whiskers. Look at the fat belly on it. Look at that, huh? Look at the belly on him. Cool. Well, there they are. I think in the 150, maybe more, probably more actually. Quite a lot of fish. The size is 8 inches, biggest one for sure. I saw one that's probably 4 inches, but most are around the 6-7 inch mark. I say close to 7 inches. Very impressive size. Now I'm going to put these in this bottom tank. Yeah, big tank, no access. So I don't think you'll get to see them going in. So I'm going to have to pour them in. We'll see. And then this tank is obviously not full, and I'm not going to put much more water than that in there. Simply because this tank needs reinforcing and it doesn't have it, it's going to balloon out. New experiment. Double barreled filter. It's not working. It'll be going to a single until I figure out what's going on. The pump is not strong enough. It's the biggest problem. Okay, let's try and get some fish in the tank. Okay, here goes. Count them as they go in. Ba-dunk. There they are. Boy, they look good, huh? Beautiful fishes. Man, that's impressive, I think. That's as good as the professionals do. Look at that, huh? You've had a really, really tough afternoon. You gotta remember that. I've been checking tails, and the very first fish came out had that deformed tail. It didn't slow him down any. He's one of the bigger ones. Oh, he's going surfing. I don't see any more with a crazy tail. He's very lucky he's in a farm. If he was in the wild, he wouldn't have lasted very long, that's for sure. But pretty cool. Got a little hole in there. You could put a earring or something. Nice diamond stud maybe. Look at him balling up right there. And one other thing I noticed, when I caught them, they spit out the food that they had just eaten. You can see the food floating around in here now. Look down there. Lots of them. They spit out a lot of the food. Pretty cool, huh? This is a better tank for seeing the fish, that's for sure, and making videos. At least it is right now. The other fish, 300, 350, whatever it is. Technically, I guess should be 350. They'll stay in the other tank until they're done. They won't be splitting anymore. These guys don't have a lot longer left, actually. I'm thinking 1 more month at the rate they're going, and they'll be ready to harvest. What did I notice? If there was any eaten, the skull, the head, would be on the bottom of the tank. They can eat the entire fish, but there's not enough size difference for any of them to eat the head. So I would have found the head on the bottom of the tank, and I didn't find any. So that's a really, really good sign. Pretty cool, huh? So good sign that there hasn't been a lot died. Like I know of one that died, the one in the last video that jumped out. Which is very unfortunate, but I think there's been very little mortality with these fish. Pretty cool, I think. See that one just standing up. Okay guys, well that's it. Personally, I think that's very, very impressive growth for 1 month. Actually, I wasn't feeding them for 29 days. It was a 30-day month. And the first day I had them, I didn't give them any food. So feeding them for 29 days. And a lot, as much as they would eat. I'll actually go weigh the food later and see how much they've eaten. I know what I started with, so I'll be able to easily figure out what they've eaten. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching. A whole bunch right here too. Oh, it's too cool.